Boys, place is yours for the rest of the evening. Enjoy.
With a hand this good, all I fear for you, man, is pity.
It's not your pity I want. It's your cash.
Precisely. $2.
What kind of funny money is that?
It's Hawaiian.
What the hell is Hawaiian?
It's as good as American.
What the hell is Hawaiian?
A place, you dimwit.
Never heard of it.
It's west of California. Are you going to bed or not? Haven't you ever been anywhere, Ned?
Sure. Texas.
How about you, Tim? You look like a traveling man.
I've been lots of places, but no Hawaii. What you call it?
Hawaii, you idiot.
A man who has seen the world. Right, Lawrence?
Are we playing cards? Show us what you got. Damn.
Appreciate the generosity, fellas.
No one's born this lucky.
Hey, right. I am just as good. Well, we just got started.
Well, you busted me clean.
Oh, you got more money in that fancy waistcoat of yours.
And that's where it's staying.
Count me out.
Me too.
Where's my horse?
Did Father say what it was?
No, he just said I would find it useful. Kate, when I saw you using that misfiring hog leg of a 44, I decided you required something more refined. This is a Chicago police pocket model. May your aim be true. Good heft, balance, finely crafted metallurgy.
Is there anything in there for me? Not even a shortbread? He never gives me anything.
Then why would you expect something?
It's John.
Excuse me, this man came around the farm asking for you.
Okay, well, what did he want?
He never said. And, by the look of him, he's come a long way.
Where is he now?
Outside.
Could you send him in, please? We may have a new client.
Are you the Pinkertons?
We are.
I require your services.
Have a seat.
Fellas, forget where your table is?
How can we help you, sir?
A friend of mine was murdered. I wanted to find his killer.
Tell us about your friend.
Bob McNee and I prospected for gold together. Our claim is near Sugar Creek. Yesterday he was playing cards, and then someone killed him.
You know why?
No.
Have you talked to the sheriff?
I fear he will accuse me of the crime. I can pay. Gold, 2 ounces.
Sounds good to me. Sure.
We'll need to know everything you know.
Of course. And I'll help you. We work together, the 3 of us.
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible.
We wouldn't want to put you in danger.
Please, find the killer.
Somebody drove a fence nail right there.
Do you have his name?
Do dead men talk?
It's Bob McNee.
Well, what else did your friend tell you?
Not much. Where's this horse?
I didn't see any.
Well, judging from the hoof prints, somebody left in a hurry.
Well, his pockets were empty, so the thief is a horse thief, too. There, that about covers it.
Maybe. Were there any witnesses to say what his horse looked like?
Do you see any witnesses?
Thank you for everything, Sheriff.
Hey, I am running for re-election. So let's get one thing straight. If there's any crimes being solved, they're being solved by me.
We will try and find you that horse thief, Sheriff.
Good. Well, don't shilly-shally.
You serious? You're just gonna let him take all the credit?
Well, we haven't solved it yet, have we?
There was a big game up here in the private area for the high rollers.
Who's doing the inviting?
Bob, the dead guy.
Do you know anyone else in the game?
One's a guest here. He says his name's Rainier, cagey guy. Upstairs.
It's the Pinkertons. Open up.
Enchanté, mademoiselle.
It's Madame.
Oh.
It's Will.
Hands on the wall. Come on. He's running.
Kenji, what are you doing?
What are you doing? You almost let me get away.
Kenji.
You need my help. We are working together. Put away your guns. They're not needed.
Kenji, you cannot get involved like this. We won't be responsible for you.
You need to let us do our job, even though you seem to know what you're doing.
Hey, ease off. That's my good hand.
See? I can help you.
No.
We'll take it from here.
Thank you all the same. What's your name?
Rainier. Timothy Irvin Rainier.
Why'd you run?
You're Pinks. You figure it out.
You were playing poker last night, Mr. Rainier.
Did I win?
Well, you did better than one of the other players. He's dead.
Who?
Robert McNee.
Bob? When? How'd it happen?
You tell us.
He was a gentleman. That's awful. He was the big winner. He cleaned us all out. I didn't do it.
Who else was in the game?
Oh, geez. I don't really know them. Bob knew them. It was his game.
Names?
There was a Ned.
Ned who?
Don't know. Smelled a whiskey. And there was a pompous chump named Lawrence. A Rayleigh.
Which company?
Missouri West Rail, maybe?
You set up in the room down the hall from mine.
Just the 4 of you then?
How'd he die?
Someone put a nail in his head.
I wouldn't leave town if I were you, Mr. Rainier.
I ain't going nowhere till after the funeral.
You work for me. Now tell me what you know.
When we're good and ready.
Sheriff Logan thinks the killer was a thief, but it may have been a poker player trying to get his money back.
Follow the money, you usually find the killer.
Do you know what Bob's horse looked like?
A big horse. He was brown and white. A paint horse.
Paint horse. Thank you. Now, Kenji, go home and please stop following us.
He's not gonna stop.
No, definitely not.
Really?
I knew Bob McNee. That's terrible news. We played cards together.
Often?
No, 2 or 3 times at most.
You're a poker player, are you?
No, not really.
Well, how often do you play?
Once a month.
Win or lose?
Exactly. It's poker.
Where'd you go after the game?
Home. And yes, I live alone.
What about the other players?
Tim, I don't know at all. The other man, Ned, to be honest, he's got a still out by Keswick Creek.
Moonshine?
Quality, too. Gallon for $50.
It's not bad.
But be careful. That man likes his shotgun. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Go to the still, yeah?
And if I can be of further assistance, do not hesitate.
Notice anything interesting?
Yeah, he's definitely moonshining. See the shucks off to the side where he dumped the 4-shot. Still's gotta be nearby.
Notice the horse?
Whoops.
It's a paint horse, just like Kenji described. Where is that shotgun?
Ned Phobel? We're the Pinkertons.
We just want to talk.
Drop the gun. Nice and slow.
Ned, stop! I said stop!
Mr. Falwell.
So why do you have Bob McNee's horse, huh?
You can have it back. I was just borrowing it. Tell the man I'm sorry.
That won't be easy. The man's dead.
What?
Where's the money?
I didn't take no money.
You took his life, and then you took his horse. Where's his damn money?
I didn't take it. I didn't even know the man was dead.
Explain that to the sheriff.
Sheriff, I only took the horse on account of Bob stole so much money from me playing cards.
Yeah, sure you did.
Ask Lawrence Martin. He was there. He owed Bob like $1,000. There's a reason to kill him, man.
Lawrence and Bob play cards often?
Twice a week, maybe more. I was there. Lawrence, he kept losing, but he couldn't stop playing. He's got a real problem.
Well, you've got the horse. Mount up, you're going to jail.
Before we go, got any of that moonshine?
Wow, you do have a full house.
Yeah, we broke up a brawl at the Dubois. Afraid there's no room for old Ned here. So, you'll be placed under the care of Warden Ambrose. You'll be housed in the fresh air and luxurious surrounds of our outdoor work detail.
Work detail? I haven't even been convicted of anything.
Oh, ain't that your bad luck? Well, you're locked up. We may as well make use of you. Hope you know how to use a sledgehammer. You see, that is good policing, if I do say so myself. I told you the crime was horse thieving. Now we got the horse, and we got the thief. Everything but the confession.
I didn't do it.
Of course you didn't. Now, where is that money you took from Bob McNee?
I didn't steal it.
Give us half an hour, we'll get the confession.
No. I'll take it from here at Pinkertons.
Thank you, Sheriff.
So, Ned stole the horse, but we still don't have Bob's money.
And we still don't know who killed him either.
You don't think it was Ned?
I don't know what to think, except that we need to talk to Lawrence about his gambling problem.
Good idea.
Don't move, hands up. Kenji, what the hell are you doing here?
I heard what you said to the sheriff. If Ned doesn't have the money, maybe Lawrence does. It's mine. Bob and I are partners.
Is there anything you need to tell us?
No. No!
Because you happen to be everywhere that we are.
You're the client, not the detective.
Now go home before you get yourself killed.
And stay there. Maybe we should hire him.
While we're here.
What are we looking for?
I don't know. Use your brain.
Again?
Look at this. Newspaper clippings.
Well, well. Looks like the late Bob McNee was a bounty hunter.
How could you not know that Bob McNee was a bounty hunter?
I'm ashamed. Never suspected he was lying to me.
But he was your friend, right?
Why was he hiding it from you?
Maybe he was using me to hide his work.
What work? Who was he hunting?
I don't know.
How long did you know Bob? Where did you meet him?
6 months ago, San Francisco.
Whose idea was it to come to Kansas City?
Bob's. He heard gold was discovered at Bonner Spring.
Did he ever talk to you about those 3 men?
He played cards with them a lot. I don't know more. But yes, he was interested in them.
How?
That's all I know.
You believe him?
Your father always said, assume your client is lying about something. That man is lying about everything.
So what if I frequent gambling establishments more than you do? It's none of your business.
You lied about it.
Since when is that a crime?
Well, technically, it is a murder investigation, so it's a crime.
Doesn't make me a killer. I've lived in Kansas City for 2.5 years. I belong to the municipal club. My reputation is impeccable.
So why did you have a newspaper article about the dead man in your possession?
I happen to be fascinated by bounty hunters. That's why I played with Bob McNee.
Well, you could have at least told us he was a bounty hunter.
You mean you didn't know? Pinkertons, it was public knowledge published in magazines. And you call yourselves professionals?
He's got a point there.
You're no better. Why am I even here?
'Cause I said so.
You mean, 'cause they said so. Looks to me like the tail's wagging the dog, and the dog's got fleas.
Lawrence Martin, I'd like you to meet Warden Ambrose.
What are you doing? Playing cards is not a crime.
Well, no, Top Hat, but talking out both sides of your mouth was getting on my nerves, so you can cool your lips out here at the work detail till we figure this damn thing out. You need more wanted posters. I got some going a few years back, somewhere in here.
You should be fine for now. Thank you, Sheriff.
You know, from the beginning, I had my doubts about that Lawrence Martin. Come to think of it, I had my doubts about Ned, too. Now, it is possible that Ned killed him, stole the horse, and Lawrence took the money. Or maybe Lawrence killed him, Ned took the horse, and Lawrence took the money. Or maybe...
It's simple, Logan. We find a wanted poster for Lawrence, that's who Bob was hunting. If it's Ned, good chance it was him.
Will, look. Wanted. Timothy Rainier. St. Louis for forgery.
Reward, too.
Rainier guy still around?
Skipped out without paying.
Damn it.
But he did ask Jill about the train schedule.
Yes, I know London well. My flat is right next to Buckingham Palace. In fact, I'm very close with Queen Victoria. She named one of her children after me. And I happen to have right here a signed photo of Her Majesty for sale. Keep it. I have plenty of them. I have to run. Go!
Describe them to me.
Which one?
Any of them. As if you were filing a report.
Okay. Timothy Irvin Rainier, 5'10", muscular build, lean, dark hair.
Now, Ned.
5'10", muscular, lean, and dark hair. It's the same description.
Right? They all look the same.
So Bob McNee brought these three men together, who all look alike. He wanted one of them, he just didn't know which one.
So for Tim, it had nothing to do with the wanted poster. Bob wanted Tim because he was looking for someone fitting his description.
And he didn't want him for forgery either.
But he did want him for something.
Maybe they'll tell us themselves.
You two, break's over. You're not here on vacation. Pick up the...
That sheriff, those Pinkertons, too stupid to figure this out. Now I know I didn't do it. So the odds are 50-50 on you two.
You think you're so smart. Let me tell you what really happened. Shh.
Where have you been? What has been done with those three men? One of them killed Bob.
Slow down. We don't know that yet. All we know is that Bob was looking for someone. Probably one of those three men, but we don't know who killed him
He
yet.
was one of them.
How do you know?
They're playing cards together.
Yes, but he was murdered outside. But how do you know there wasn't a fourth man? Wait. Well, that's exactly what we need.
What?
A fourth man.
Make room. You got company.
The hell are you?
Nothing to say for yourself, huh?
Don't look at me. I'm innocent. I didn't kill nobody. Especially not Bob McNee.
You're a lying dog.
It's the gospel truth. I found that horse roaming free. I thought there'd be a reward. I gotta do something. I lost everything in the war.
So did everybody else.
I was raised better than that. I make moonshine, I gotta survive. But you were already on the run.
I was flat broke. Hotel was gonna throw me in the hoosegow for not paying my damn bill.
Well, you're in deeper now.
So, you expect one of them to break down and confess?
No, of course not. But John is very smart. He knows how to talk to people, and he's a good listener.
But a black man with 3 white prisoners?
They'll never suspect he's with us. It's perfect.
Just don't get him killed.
What if he's right about John?
You were standing right there when he said he would do it.
A horse thief, a forger, and a bald-faced liar. You ask me, they're all suspects.
Even Kenji. Did you notice his hands?
Not really.
No calluses. Have you ever met a prospector with no calluses?
Then who is he?
I don't know. But he said they have a claim out in Sugar Creek. You ask me, there is no claim.
lying son of a gun. I know you did it.
Horse thief, you're the killer.
I saw you eyeing Bob's winnings. I heard you haven't paid your hotel bill since you got here.
I'm a swindler. I'd never kill a man.
Look at the two of you. Go on, hit him. Show us your evil streak. Go ahead, do it.
All right, it's you and me. Let's go.
Don't you touch me!
I don't care what you think. I don't care what you understand what you think.
Looks like Kenji and Bob had a claim after all.
Let's make sure they were working it.
After he left, I slept. That's all.
I wouldn't kill Bob. I liked him. He bought my liquor.
I saw you both coming. You both did it.
Hey!
You no good low down.
Shut up! Shut up!
Get up! All of you!
Listen to me. I owed Bob money. Doesn't matter, I wasn't anywhere near that damn hotel. Doesn't matter, I can't get inside. I'm gonna hang because one of y'all killed that man. And my wife and son are gonna starve because I'm not there. Now, tell me something I never heard before.
Well, you know, there was someone hanging around the hotel that night, acting suspicious. And I saw him again the next day pretending to work for the Pinks.
Who?
I don't know. Some Chinese fella.
What? What Chinese fellow?
No idea. But he's a better suspect than any of us. Even you.
Japanese, Chinese, I don't know. Must be Kenji's.
I got something. Newspaper clippings.
In English?
And a map of south of here. To Mexico, look. These are all articles about a man named Hezekiah Platt.
Who's he?
Looks like he was an American diplomat sent to Japan in 1860.
So?
So, maybe Kenji and Bob were looking for this Platt.
See a photograph?
No.
Okay. So who's Platt?
Warden? Warden, I need to talk to Sheriff Logan.
Why? You ready to confess?
No,
And why should I go bothering the sheriff?
because I know who killed Bob McNee. And I can prove it.
John Bell just up and told you he did it.
Of course not. But he knew that you were going to find the evidence that would hang him. So he didn't trust the other two. He promised to give me half the money he stole if I promised to give the other half to his wife.
John Bell.
I agreed, of course, but only to find out where the money was hidden. I can show you where he said it would be.
So you would get half, and he'd hang.
So his wife could get the other half.
Now, why are you telling me all this?
Because I'm a law-abiding man. I refuse to aid a murderer.
I'll check out your story, and it had better be true. Go on. Hey, John Bell, come with me.
Me? I didn't do anything.
I knew it was him.
I knew it wasn't one of us.
Yeah. Took me a while to figure it out, but it's him. We should be out of here by sundown.
And?
They blame the black guy, as usual.
Lawrence.
He claimed I buried the money and told Logan where.
So we find it. It means Lawrence is the one that stole the money from Bob McNee.
We got news too.
We found out that Kenji and Bob were both bounty hunters. They were looking for a diplomat named Hezekiah Platt.
Well, who's that?
One of those three.
Must be Lawrence.
Wait a minute, I don't know who this Platt fella is, but Maybe Lawrence just killed Bob McNee for that money.
All we know is that Platt was stationed in Japan 5 years ago. Did Lawrence or any of them mention Kenji or Japan?
No. But Tim said something about a Chinese man at the hotel spying on him. Lawrence got real quiet after that. Then he pinned it on me.
Lawrence is Platt.
Okay. Who are you, Kenji?
Kenji Harada. Who's Hezekiah Platt? You work for me. I don't need to answer questions.
I work for the Pinkertons, and I think that you do.
You lied to us from the beginning. You need to tell the truth. Who's Hezekiah Platt and why are you looking for him?
You and Bob were bounty hunters tracking Platt.
He's not wanted here, so he must be wanted in Japan.
You're Japanese, so there are places that you can't go here, like the police. So you hired Bob to help you find Platt.
And you and Bob narrowed down the suspects to those 3 men. And you tried to smoke out Platt. Why? We had a description, but no picture. We knew Platt was a gambler and was hiding under an assumed name. He was one of those 3.
It was Lawrence.
How do you know? We'll tell you if you tell us what the hell he did. "7 years ago, your country might open up trade with a treaty. Hezekiah Platt was an American diplomat in Japan. He was against it, as were many Japanese. He helped them assassinate the chief Japanese advisor.
So you're here to bring him to justice.
But how do you know for certain Lawrence Martin is Platt? Here's the problem, Kate. If Lawrence Martin killed Bob McNee, we need to tell Kenji that we have to prosecute him here in the U.S. first. He ain't gonna like that.
Well, then we don't tell him.
Yeah, he may have already figured that out. Got something. Looks like Lawrence finally told some truth.
Oh, you mean Hezekiah Platt?
Whoever he is, killed Bob McNee. Which means Logan gets his hanging.
And his re-election.
What did you tell him?
If the black man did it, how come we're here and he's not?
I don't know. Must have took him to help get the money.
Once again, you're a lying piece of...
You'll be fine.
I swear I had nothing to do with the assassination.
God darn it! See, this is what happens when you hire your brother-in-law.
Please don't tell your sister.
Shut up. Get on home. Don't you come looking to me for work again. Look at that. Here I am running for re-election, and that is what's going to be on the front page of every damn newspaper in town.
As long as they spell your name right.
And you know you've got our vote.
Oh, good.
Where did he go? He's got to get this Platt fella all the way to Japan.
How's a Japanese guy gonna drag an American onto a ship? There's no port in the country that's gonna allow that.
Kenji would have thought of that.
The map in his tent.
Mexico.
He's heading south.
They can't have more than a few hours on us.
We'll never catch up with him.
Yes, we will. I imagine he's got Lawrence tied up. That makes their ride much more difficult.
Still make up that much time?
Over that ridge there's flat land. We'll be able to see for 5 miles. They'll be there.
Yeah, waving goodbye.
Come on, let's ride.
And how do you propose to get us across the Chihuahuan Desert alive?
I have been ordered to return you to Japan, and I will. It is my duty.
When my friends in Japan hear about this, they will not let you get away. When they find out what you've done, you're dead.
So be it. I will have fulfilled my obligation.
This will take months. And if you slip up for the blink of an eye, I will plant a nail in your head just like I did to that friend of yours, Bob McNee. Remember him? What are you doing? What's a big deal anyway? It was just some minister or something.
Who was trying to establish an accord with the United States?
Which many people in both countries were against.
Yet the accord was signed.
Then what's your beef?
My father's sword.
This will be your weapon.
American Navy cutlass. A gift from Commodore Perry. You know how to use it.
I didn't kill the minister.
You betrayed him to assassins, and they killed him.
Just doing my duty.
He was my father!
I thought your task was to return me to Japan.
My desire is to avenge your treachery and my father's death.
By putting desire before duty, you committed greater treachery.
Don't do it!
The advisor he helped kill was my father.
I am bringing him to justice. I am defending my father's honor. It is my duty and what he deserves.
That man killed a man on American soil, and he must face justice here. That is our honor, and Will and I must defend it. If we have to, we will hunt you down.
The end is the same. This man will hang.
Please don't make us bring you to justice, too. Your father wouldn't want that.
Put down your sword. Let us bring justice for Bob McNee. And for your father.
Your father would want that. He wanted cooperation with America.
elect Sheriff Logan. Hang in the morning. Re-elect Sheriff Logan.
Logan gets all the credit. What do we get?
Better the devil you know.
Good point. So what are we gonna do about Kenji breaking the law?
He didn't do anything wrong.
Attacking the warden's a crime.
No evidence it was him.
Ned and Tim.
Unreliable witnesses.
Why are you defending Kenji?
He's smart, diligent, and he got his man.
It's kind of like us.
Yeah? How are you with the sword?
Working on it.
I come before you to discuss the issues that compel me to run as mayor for this fine town.
More Yankee lies. Something could always be done about Mr. Buckner.
You heard that crazy old Reb question my heroism in front of the whole town?
Politics is a dirty business.
His name's Musgrave. The war may have bruised his brain.
Who gave you the gun?
Only thing I'm guilty of is not killing that lying Yankee.